Oh, you like that one, huh, Tyrone? Not there. It's legal. It's legal.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, it should be.
Yeah, definitely.
Excelente.
You were telling me that you don't even really like your daughter's Instagram.
So, what about this Bruce Willis thing?
Thank you for jumping into it, Tyler. I'm not sure I was ready for you.
No, she's got like 900 followers and she's 13. What the heck?
You're just jealous you got more followers than you.
No! What?
You know what's really going on, right, Tyler? Right, Tyler?
The truth comes out.
Shut up.
One of the producers saying something. So, could you repeat that for me,
You
please?
never pay attention.
My goodness, Robert.
Your problem.
I'm trying my hardest.
He has the attention span of a 2-year-old.
We all know I have some type of problem. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Now fasten your seatbelt. Get ready for the great experiment. I'm your host, Robert J.C. Mercado, here with Tamale and Tyrone. Help us figure it out on the great experiment. Yeah.
TheEdgeOnAir.com. ICB Lombard.
Hello, everybody. Mic's working. Mic's check. Mic check. Let me hear your voice, Maria. Okay, now you're here. I just put you on right now, Tamale. My fault. My bad.
Get it right. Come on.
I had you potted down already this early in the morning. I got Tamale potted down, baby.
That was intentionally. You just wanted to pot me down. I promise you're not going to be too close to the mic. I promise.
What?
I don't know if I can promise.
You're not going to get too close to that mic today?
I tried. No, I'll try not. No.
Good morning, America. It's Tuesday. It's called Peed Off Tuesday today.
That's right.
Got a couple people that wasn't able to make it in today, unfortunately. Now, Paul, I can understand. We all know Paul, the one that won the Elvis Presley. Yeah, Paul, you can understand him. He lives. I'm pretty sure he lives downtown, and there was a pretty bad storm last night. Did you hear? Did you hear on the news last night about on Belmont and Albany that there was an electrical wire down? There was sparks everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I think that's pretty close to his house. I'm not sure, but when we're on Facebook, I could see he lives in that area. So,
okay.
you know, Polly has a little excuse going. I'm still going to have to investigate it.
He's got a valid excuse. Come on.
Well, I'm going to have to investigate it to make sure because, you know, you never know. But Tyrone.
Tyrone, no excuses.
No excuses. I mean, he calls me up. I mean, no, he didn't even call me up. He didn't even call me up.
No?
He texts me
like
10 minutes before. I've been calling him and texting him the whole week because, you know, we just graduated from Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So I already had like a little feeling that Tyrone might not be coming in. I was thinking, you know.
He wants to sleep in.
Yeah, so I asked him. Make sure you're closer to the mic. Let me hear you. Okay, so I asked him. You know, I've been texting him and calling him all week, Tyrone.
Really?
Are you going to come in?
He doesn't respond to texts.
I hear nothing.
When I called him,
that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't respond.
I hear nothing from the guy. It's like, you know, so this morning I'm getting ready to come in. You know, I figure he's going to be here because I haven't heard from him all week. And then out of nowhere, I get this text. Robert, I can't make it in today because I got the flu.
Really?
Yeah, the flu.
Oh.
Probably, I mean, it's just so ridiculous. Yeah. So Tyrone the Turd, we're gonna call him. That's his name for today, Tyrone the Turd. Because I mean, let me explain something. Tyrone doesn't do much here. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great entertainment reporter. I mean, the reason I asked him to be part of the show because he is a pretty good entertainment reporter.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the stuff that he brings, and he's got a little character to him. You know what I mean? I mean, I appreciate his character, but behind the scenes, he ain't doing much. All he's got to do is show up, sit in a seat,
smile,
put a microphone in front of his face, and just look stupid like he does every week.
Oh my God!
So I mean, I just don't get it. And you know what? I've come from all the way from Chicago, the north side of Chicago, to be here today. I mean, the guy lives literally like 15 minutes from here.
I think I live further away than you, though.
Yeah,
and you know what? I drove in that terrible storm last night from work. It was horrible.
Yeah, I seen you complaining. But she still had time to Facebook it. That's what I'm sitting at the house and I'm seeing Facebook posts. Oh my God, it's so the rain's pouring. I'm thinking I'm gonna die. I'm like,
you know what? I thought if that was my last post ever, because I seriously thought I was gonna die. I couldn't see anything. There was big semi-trailers coming at me. I mean, one of them almost hit me, and the force of the wind pushed me off the road a little bit.
So was that you're trying to say was that bad in Illinois?
It was that. I was really scared.
Do you feel like there was like tornadoes and stuff? Do you see any debris?
Yeah. Even with snow, I'm good and everything, no matter how many freaking piles of snow. But that, I couldn't see nothing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad in Illinois.
My little car was being pushed from the wind. Oh my God.
I was actually driving my little cousin to the south side yesterday, and my cousin from the he's down by Tinley Park area, was supposed to meet me halfway, and then he calls me up probably like 20 minutes into the ride. He doesn't show up. I'm all the way on. I'm already on 70-something Street.
Yeah.
I decided I'm gonna push through the storm because I'm a trooper, and he calls me and tells me, that he's out there where the Bears training camp is. So I guess it's like farmland over there. He told me that it was so bad that he had to turn around. But
really?
Yeah, which upsetted me because I drove all the way down there.
Well, yeah, that sucks. Why wouldn't he call you ahead of time and tell you?
Because his phone, he can only use his phone through internet access, so he had to go back to his house where he had a modem.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. If you're listening, Bobby, give me a call, 1-630-785-2510. You said you were going to listen today.
I'm just sitting here doing my useless talent.
Any listeners, call us up. We need all the listeners we can get today, 1-630-785-2510. This is P.O. Tuesday.
P.O. Tuesday.
We're talking about Tyler the Turd. I hope you're listening, Tyler the Turd, because you know that we like to have more than 2 people in the studio. We like to have fun. And Tyler the Turd decided to sleep in today.
He broke the party just because he wants to sleep in.
What a turd.
No good. No go.
And you know what? This is going to be the guy in like a year and a half posting on the internet, bad things about. We got to call it ready. This is not good. Give me 1 second.
Already?
Yeah, ready.
What the heck?
I got to see what it is.
Oh,
1 second, please. Hello?
Who is that?
Matthew speaking. Oh, give me 1 second, Tammy. I'm going to put you on. Where's my headphones? Hello? Hold on 1 second. Where's my phone? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Tammy. Where are you calling from?
Florida.
Ooh, Florida. We like Florida.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
How's the weather over there? Because the weather was terrible over here in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful now.
Yeah, sure. You guys are probably doing it up over there, boating, and it's always nice in Florida. We got to put up with the snow.
Yeah.
We got to put up with the rain. Maria said she almost got swept off the road yesterday by...
Yes. Oh, my gosh. Almost died.
She's just complaining like normal.
Almost died. Whatever.
So what can we help you with, honey?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine.
You just wake up, you're getting ready to do something? I mean, it's early over there. What time is it in Florida?
9.
9 o'clock? Oh, so you're just waking up, huh?
Oh.
So is there something that you want to say? Do you have a crush on Maria or something?
Oh, gosh. Maybe she's got a crush on you.
Most of our callers that call in got crushes. Most of our callers that call in got crushes on Maria,
Oh, jeez, no.
No. You're my childhood crush.
What?
She wanted to hear herself on the radio.
Childhood crush. But you live in Florida, sweetheart. How could you possibly be my childhood crush?
Because I used to live in Chicago.
Okay, well, if you used to live in Chicago, could you tell me around the area that I live?
I don't even remember the names of the streets. It's been 21 years.
And 22-year-old Ashley Grady. According to the arrest report, lap dances were in a private room for $40. Investigators say Grady offered to have sex with an undercover agent for $100. Undercover agents went to Superfades on several occasions, including during the day, for a haircut.
By day, it was a very slow barbershop. They didn't cut many folks' hair.
During one visit, one undercover agent saw one barber chair and did not see any barber clippers, scissors, or hair cutting tools in the business. Now, the women that investigators are looking for face a host of charges, including engaging in lewdness. If you have any information whatsoever, contact Crime Line. You could receive a reward. I'm Gail Pascal Brown in Orange County for West 2 News.
Brought to you by West something News. Brought to you by YouTube, actually. We'll give YouTube the shout out. Well, what do you make of that, Maria? Barbershop by day, strip club at night. I think it works.
Oh God, is the economy getting that bad where he has to have a barbershop and a stripper joint in the same place?
I mean, I think
that's
they're
crazy.
taking it a little too seriously. I mean, good Lord. I mean, and don't get me wrong. If the girls are prostituting out of the barbershop, something should definitely be done about it. I mean,
yeah, especially with being a minor.
Yeah, I guess they
There's
can't be
a minor
doing that.
involved in that.
A minor? Oh, but he was just running. He was just running the door. He's probably an intern.
Oh my God! Yeah. No, it's not like here. Okay.
Well,
tyrant.
They said he was running the door. Give the guy a break.
Jeez.
I mean, why, does everybody got to get in trouble? I mean, I can see that the owner of the barbershop, how he can get in trouble. He's because he was obviously he was obviously running a strip club at night. But I mean, it was, and you know what it gets me is they say these cops been going in.
They were watching the place.
Yeah, but for how long? How many lap dances did they get before they decided to make their move?
How many drinks and how many girls had them some dances for them? No, but the thing is, this place is so bad. These strippers, I mean, of course, they're stripping, they're dancing, but these go completely nude at his joint. Oh my gosh. So they're completely nude. And he has a pole in the middle of his barber shop, his super fade shop.
But that's the way it's supposed to be, completely nude at a strip club. I mean, what else is there supposed to be?
No, they're supposed to have some kind of something covering up. They're supposed to have that covered up.
Why? Why would I want to go to a strip club if they're going to cover up?
They're supposed to. I mean, I don't know what strip clubs you're going to, but
I mean, personally, I really don't like strip clubs, to be honest with you. There's a stench in there that it's like.
So you know about the stench? I don't know about the
stench.
I've never been in one.
I've been to 2 strip clubs in my whole life.
Really?
Yeah. When there's like 30 girls together, there's like something seems fishy. You know what I mean? And I'm not down with it. My one time that I was at a strip club, there was like a young Russian girl, and she smelled like really bad BO. And ever since then, just like the De La Hoya thing that we talked about, I got a bad feeling about it now. I can't go back no more. You know what, Miss Tammy? It was actually in Florida when I actually went there. It was called the Booty Trap.
Oh my gosh!
So shout out to Florida. If you're in Florida, you better stay away from the Booty Trap because it was terrible.
The Booty Trap is stinking.
Yeah, it was terrible. So you want to read some of that story for us?
Oh sure, I guess. So it says, undercover agents working for the Metropolitan Bureau of Investigation conducted a month-long investigation of Superfade's barbershop before finally raiding the place early Sunday morning. On a Sunday? They're stripping on a Sunday morning. That there is just really bad. On top of it, just the rest of the week, but then Sunday as well. FBI investigator Lieutenant Mike Gibson said the agents visited the barbershop by day and saw it turn into an illegal strip bar every Saturday night. And then on each and every occasion, they were serving alcohol, and they had strippers, and not strippers, like I said, following local law, but strippers that went completely nude.
That's the way it's supposed to be, though.
From what the guys are telling me, the other guys that tell me that go to the strip clubs, some other guys I talk to, they say they have, bikini tops and stuff and G-strings and stuff. So they're still covering their...
Yeah, but nobody wants to go to a half strip club.
Oh, my gosh.
If it's going to be a strip club, it's got to be all the way.
But the worst part of it was that one of the agents purchased $20 worth of illegal vodka at Superfade's early Sunday morning before discovering one of the dancers was a 17-year-old female,
Hold on a second.
You
said in the morning he purchased that vodka?
Yeah, Sunday morning.
I thought it was a barbershop during the day.
During the day it is, but the thing is they're going there like acting as they're just regulars, not police officers. They were they were under investigation.
And which town was this in? What state? Do you know?
This was in Florida.
Oh, it's in Florida. Tammy. Oh my God,
what is
Tammy.
up with Florida?
Do you know anything about that?
No.
Tammy from Florida.
Yeah, Orange County, Florida. Yep. What's going on with them, Florida?
I don't know. I have no idea. The Florida people are doing it over there. I mean, that's actually a pretty good business idea if you can get license for it. You get faded up during the day for the night party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
That's the way I'd want to do it. Get a little fade. Get ready for this. The
oh my
action.
gosh.
I mean, I'm surprised the barbershop wasn't doing a little bit better, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, you can have your friend do that for you somewhere else. What the heck for?
Well, that's a story out of Florida. It's probably going to be back in business in a few months. So you get your fade during the day and you get your strip club on at night.
He was arrested and released after posting bond. He's due in court on Monday. But the thing is, he took down the pole too now inside the barber shop.
Oh, well, there you go. You probably just moved it to another location.
I'm sure he saved it.
Of course. You can't get rid of a perfectly good stripper pole.
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
Do you want one?
Not me.
Do you have one at home? Probably.
No, I don't have one at home. Has one at home. I mean, I
can't imagine
I'm athletic enough to get it on though if I have to. All right, well,
my
why don't you
gosh.
tease me some stories right now? Tell our listeners what we got coming up.
Well, we got, there was a winner in Joliet who won $10 million.
I don't care if it's a guy or girl I'm willing to marry.
You're willing to marry any female or male.
If it's $10 million, we go.
Jeez,
We're
dude.
going on the trip, baby.
Oh
Let's
my
do
gosh. So we got that coming up. We got Ice-T's grandson was arrested
it. Ooh,
for
wonder what
supposedly
that's
allegedly
about.
killing his roommate. So we got that coming up.
Ooh, thug life,
My
baby.
gosh.
Thug life.
He's
That's
just got so much drama.
Ice-T's an old pimp, too. So.
Oh, pimp. Him and his wife Coco are so cute. I like,
Yeah,
I don't
oh my
really like
God.
reality shows,
Ice-T
but I like theirs.
Yeah, but Ice-T gets a little over dramatic about it.
They're so cute together. I
Yeah,
like
but
them as a couple.
You ever see when she does something to make him mad and he gets all jealous about it?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's a very jealous guy.
Yeah, well,
I'm going off of only one thing I've ever heard, and I don't want no problems with Ice-T. So I don't want him showing up at my door. He's he's kind of out there. He's an old pimp, right?
You seriously?
Yeah,
he was seriously.
He
I
goes
thought
to-
you were just saying he's
No,
pimping
no,
or
no,
something.
no.
I'm like,
He
sure,
He
okay.
goes to the pimp conventions and everything. That was his
Shut
job.
up.
I swear and everything.
Back in the day.
That was his job. Well, he's still in the game. He claims.
Oh,
But before he was a
gosh.
rapper, he was a pimp.
Wow.
He goes to the pimp conventions.
Shut up.
I swear. Why would I lie?
Did you get some audio on that? Some proof?
Well, I
want to see some proof on that.
Everybody knows Ice-T used to be a pimp.
I thought that was all just crap, just talk.
Nope. So give me one more, then we're going to go to commercial break.
Okay. A woman finds her wedding ring missing for 5 years, and it was inside her dog. That's crazy.
So it took her 5 years to
her
find
dog, the dog. Well, yeah, we got to make sure to stay here to listen about that. That's a crazy
how'd she
story.
find it?
5 years later. Well, you know.
What makes her stick her pinky in her dog's butt, though?
It's not like that, dork.
Oh.
Hello. Jeez. Are you going to put your... No.
Well, why did it take 5 years for
the...
the dog to poop? I thought it maybe got stuck in,
So, oh my God, there's Dottie. Hey, Dottie.
What up, Dottie?
What up? He's got a show auditioning with Dottie. It's so
Come on in,
cool.
Dottie.
What's up? Oh my gosh, you're here bright and early. Yes, dude.
Sit down, bro. Take a seat.
Have a seat. Join us.
Choke a chicken.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, we got Dottie here. Looks like we replaced Tyler the Turd already.
Tyler Turd. Wah, wah, wah.
Tyler the Turd. I mean, he's got a little more charisma than you too, buddy.
Ooh.
What are you guys talking about this morning?
We're gonna see who's better, you or Tyler the Turd, Tyrone.
Yeah, Tyler. We love Tyler here, but Tyler the Turd
because
today.
he does entertainment and you do entertainment. So they're going to go at it. Oh, this is going to be really good, actually.
Okay, so did you guys see Chris Brown getting pulled out of the nightclub because he was so drunk after the BET Awards?
Oh, no. I heard
Tell us
about it,
more,
though.
tell us more,
Mike,
man.
tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so, he just got out of jail a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And the BET Awards were
He's always in
Sunday.
trouble. What the heck?
I know, the BET Awards were Sunday.
Okay.
And, his hoes aren't loyal,
Right.
but his boys are
His
because
hoes are like he said.
his boys actually had to, help him out of the nightclub because he was so drunk he couldn't even walk. And he just plopped into his Lamborghini.
That Chris
or
is always in
Ferrari.
trouble. Or whichever. He's got all of them, no?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Jeez. What, isn't he going back in jail, though?
I have no idea.
So he's driving a Ferrari, huh?
Well, he wasn't driving.
Okay.
No.
He was too drunk to even walk.
His entourage was driving, I'm sure.
Well, let's see what Dottie thinks about that last story that we just did. Tell him about the last story. Read him a little bit of it.
Oh, did you hear about the, in
Well,
Florida?
what we're going to do is we're going to let Dottie hear it, and then we're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to come back and see what our new entertainment reporter thinks about this story. Go ahead.
No, the barbershop has a stripper joint in the same place, too. So barbershop for day, and then at night it's a stripper joint.
And Dottie, I think it's perfect.
All
You
these strip clubs.
you know,
We were
Dottie,
talking about that the other day.
you get your
another
fade
strip
during the
club.
day. You get your fade during the day. You get your strip club at night. You know, I mean, it works for me.
Oh, my God. Are you going to be going to that place?
I think they should be stripping while you're getting your
There you go.
Oh, my
Taking it to the
gosh.
next level. I didn't even
They're
think
just-
about that. All right, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with a few more
Daddy.
stories. Maria done already teased a few of them, so stick with us. Don't go anywhere.
The baton.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne. For many years, you know I've had a drink problem, and I'm trying to battle that problem every single day. But one thing I don't do, I don't drive my car when I'm drinking. I get someone to drive me. Do not drink and drive. It's the stupidest thing. If you drink, just don't drive. Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you may hurt some other person, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you?
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
Elijah Marrow, grandson of rapper Ice-T, was arrested after he accidentally shot and killed his roommate. The 19-year-old Marrow was fiddling with a handgun in his Georgia apartment Tuesday when it accidentally went off, fatally wounding roommate Darius Johnson, who was also 19. Marrow was charged with involuntary manslaughter, possession of a firearm in the commission of a felony, and reckless conduct. He was also hit with possession of marijuana with the intent to distribute and possession of a stolen firearm. He is currently in custody.
Interesting. We're just talking about Ice-T. And then now we have the story. Maria, what do you make of it? Give me a little bit on that.
All right, so this is just crazy. Ice-T's grandson was arrested for allegedly killing his roommate, is what, rumors confirmed.
Why does Ice-T's grandson have a roommate anyways? Don't they have enough money to have their own houses?
He doesn't want to be alone, right?
So was
He
it?
wants to have a roommate, his friends. You're young. You're 19 years old.
So how do you end up killing him?
He was fiddling with the handgun when he should be fiddling with something a little bit, maybe something like this instead of a handgun.
There you go.
Or something like this, you know. Maybe he did more of this, you know.
Oh gosh.
With the chicken. But okay, so what was the outcome of that?
It said he was allegedly playing around with a handgun at his Georgia apartment when he accidentally shot Darius Johnson.
Why is it always on Why is it always on accident?
I don't know. Well, I think I'm really gonna say, oh yeah, he did it intentionally. No, it's his grandson. So he's been charged with involuntary manslaughter. He was transported to. Then the guy that got shot was transported to Wellstar Kennestone Hospital. He was pronounced dead, so he died.
Wow.
So 2 lives ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
They're so young, 19 years old.
And all the family members that go down with it too.
So sad.
What do you make of it, Dottie?
Like I said, I think that he should be fiddling with something, you know.
Well, what do you think about a young guy like this having guns in the house? I mean,
I don't even know why people play with guns.
I don't either.
Well, I don't
well, Maria's a gun girl.
Well, I
so.
like guns, so.
Maria has these guns.
I bet you Maria doesn't even have a gun at home.
Hey, wouldn't you like to know? Don't you come over,
Not
shoot.
really.
I have my mace and my mini baseball bat.
Yeah, I have a baseball bat. Right, I have like 2 of them in my house. One next to my bed, one in the closet.
A baseball bat, no?
I have a baseball. I swear to God. Well, it's because if you're not a gun guy, I mean, a baseball bat works. I mean,
is yours like metal or wood, Daddy?
It's
wouldn't be called
wood.
Wood?
Yeah, I have a wood one too.
Pink bat.
Yeah, just in case her.
What about yours?
I have a giant wood one. Mine's like you gotta use 2 hands to use it. It's like double sorted.
Oh snap!
Yeah, it's huge. But I got a little one like he's got like the club, like a little club.
Oh really?
Yeah, but I still next to a big one just in case.
You scared?
I live in the city.
You're a big guy.
I live in the hood. You never know.
You're a big guy. You can't handle.
There's a lot of crackheads around my neighborhood. You never know.
Oh my gosh.
You know, one comes in, I gotta be ready.
Oh jeez.
And I'm not a shooter, so.
You're not a shooter?
Well, I wouldn't shoot at somebody. I don't know where you're going with that. Maria's mind's always somewhere.
No, get your head out of the gutter.
So let's get back to the story. Ice-T's grandson. So what do you think is going to happen with this? I mean, he's obviously not going to get no, like, it's not, you would think that would help if you had, like, a celebrity in your family, but Ice-T being a pimp, I mean, that doesn't really help the situation, does it?
Well, they tried to get comments. They tried to reach out to Ice-T, but he had no comments. Yeah, he had nothing to say right now. Because this happened almost a week ago.
Yeah, and his grandson was on Ice-T and Coco's reality show a couple years back.
Oh, was he?
It's so
So he made a guest appearance, huh?
Oh, man.
Wow. Was he on there a lot or just a guest appearance?
I think just some, what is it called? Chemo shots? Just like little shots of him.
Oh, okay. So very minimal?
Yeah,
Minimal.
the letter starts with a C.
Daddy, we got
We've learned about it.
Do we have any new shows
Cameo
that are coming?
shots.
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Cameo shots.
Do we have any new shows that are coming out, Daddy? Any new shows on TV that you've been watching or anything?
Reality shows? What's like the big
Well, the
reality?
Real House, or not the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's been getting really violent on
here we go.
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop. Ooh, I haven't watched
Erica,
that.
one of the cast members, was somebody put a hit on her. Not on the show, like this is like in real life.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so allegedly Bambi from the show
Okay.
put a hit on Erica,
Oh,
and
man.
Bambi's sister attacked Erica in a nightclub recently with a razor blade.
Oh my God.
All over Little Scrappy.
Oh my God.
Little Scrappy?
Little Scrappy.
I gotta start watching the show. Sounds pretty good. Got Erica,
It
Little
comes
Scrappy.
on tonight.
It comes
At
on tonight,
7.
huh?
Oh, it's on Tuesdays?
Do you know what station that is by any chance? Or?
VH1.
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 I'm gonna definitely tune in and check it out tonight because that sounds like some drama I can get
And
into.
no, it was last night.
It was last night?
It was last night. But
Okay.
tonight's the Bad Girls Club.
Ooh,
Chicago.
Okay, what's that about?
Chicago.
Yep, they're all fighting.
Where are they at in Chicago? That's what I want to know.
I think there's on the north. I think they taped it on the north side.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
mansion
check that
I think
out.
was like $6 million.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, so they had it nice.
Very
so,
nice.
Well, I mean, what's the show about though? I mean, what kind of show is it?
Crazy Girls in Chicago?
Just a bunch of girls that just hang out in Chicago?
Fighting and
Ooh,
drama.
That sounds, just a bunch of cat fights, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's it.
That sounds cool. So are they just a bunch of rich girls having fun, or they should throw a couple?
Oh no,
in
there's
from,
some.
They got
there's
some
hood ass girls on
Ooh, they got some hood girls in there, huh?
They got hood girls. Oh.
Damn, I might actually tune into that. Is that on the station, on the same station?
That is on. What is it? Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Tonight at 7.
I will definitely be watching. Dottie, you're going to be having me watch Oxygen.
VH1, all the drama.
There's a couple
Bravo
shows.
too. Bravo's a good station.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Bravo. I don't get to watch that one too much though.
I got into Chicago-licious. You guys never watched Chicago-licious?
No.
Yeah, I got into it.
You didn't watch it?
I couldn't help
what
it.
What channel is it on?
I don't know. I think it's on like Oxygen or VH1 or something like that. It's pretty good though. It's about a barbershop that's downtown Chicago.
Oh, okay.
That's why I got into it, I just because it's in Chicago. But
it didn't really hit big or anything because you don't
no,
really hear
it
much
does.
about
Well,
it.
they got Jersey-licious too. That's what kicked it off. See, what happened was I was watching Jersey Shore, and Jersey Shore ended, and then I started watching Jersey-licious just because of the name, and I got into it.
Oh,
Then I
okay.
bounced to Chicago-licious, and now I'm on the whole thing. I mean,
You just like the whole licious thing.
yeah, I mean it's good. It's like a Dottie. I like to watch the cat fights and stuff like that. It's interesting.
Gosh.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that show comes back soon. So we're gonna move on to our next story real quick. We got into our entertainment. We can't help because it's interesting. So let's hit this story real quick and tell me what you guys think about this.
KFC staff served deep-fried paper towel to young boy in meal mishap. A 7-year-old boy got more than he bargained for after biting into a deep-fried paper towel at KFC. Crystal Henderson purchased a chicken meal as a treat for her stepson Oliver Hallam from the Killingworth branch on Tiananmen. To her disgust, instead of finger-licking meat, the child instead locked his lips around a finger-wiping blue hand roll. Nursery nurse Crystal, from Gosforth, Newcastle, said, "I got a shock. I thought the actual chicken had gone off. All it was inside was deep-fried blue roll. If it was bad chicken they might have just had a bad batch or something, but the blue roll could have been used for anything. It could have bleach or disinfectant on it." Following an investigation, KFC apologized to Crystal and offered her a free meal.
Free meal. Okay, Maria, why don't you read a recap on that a little bit? Read me some of it.
And that KFC chicken turns out to be a deep-fried paper towel. Oh, that's disgusting. Can you imagine?
I seen the picture. Yeah, it was kind of nasty.
There was a mother in Newcastle, England, was horrified when her stepson bit into a deep-fried blue paper towel.
Yes.
I guess it was deep-fried. Report stated Crystal Henderson, 29, and her 7-year-old Oliver Hallam's stepson, purchased takeout from a KFC branch in Killingsworth, according to the Express. At home, Oliver took a bite out of what he assumed was chicken, but recoiled seconds later. He pulled it out of his mouth, and when he did, it was all... It pulled away the batter. You could see the blue roll.
But didn't they have to do that on purpose? Nobody. You had to batter that thing. You had to put it in the deep fryer. I mean, there's a process.
Maybe these people are like legally blind. Legally blind people can't see things.
What is going on with KFC lately?
Yeah, there's another thing with KFC with
they're saying their chicken isn't real.
With the pit bull that mauled that yeah. Why don't you tell us about that too?
Well, I heard that it came up to be fake.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too.
That's what people are saying. You don't know what's real anymore.
That little girl lost a lot of people's giving money to the charity for her hospital bills. I heard she lost a lot of money, but they're saying that she went into that KFC and they tried to kick her out because they said that the customers thought the scars were hideous or something like that.
Well,
yeah, and they were like, customers were feeling like they couldn't.
They were bothered. They couldn't even eat their food. They said it was just her presence there was just appalling to them, which is really, really sad. A little girl, you know. Can you imagine feeling like she was a little monster?
She's a little sweetie pie too. She's a little cutie.
Well, the thing is, her face is disfigured, and it's so sad. People were acting that way towards her.
So KFC's got some problems lately. I mean, that's disgusting to get the bite into like a nasty little towel. Somebody was probably cleaning around the toilets with. You never know what they were doing with that nasty towel.
Yeah, you don't know what they wiped off with that.
Then they wanted to offer the customers a free meal.
That's all they did.
I don't think I can eat at KFC anymore after that. After the pit bull situation, I mean, but they did eventually say that because they had an independent investigation and an investigation from KFC, and they said that eventually was not proven. But how do you prove that if a little girl was harassed at KFC? I mean, there's no way to prove it, even if they...
Unless you have video.
Well, I mean...
I think audio would be better.
Audio is the way to go, right, Daddy? I hear you. You can't judge something off of a visual. I mean, I guess you really could.
You could.
But
how can you judge it off an audio?
But you know what? How much money did they? I know KFC did give her money to
$30,000.
$30,000.
The little girl.
30,000 is 30,000. I think she has over 100,000 altogether up to this point.
So I think they're kind of broke because they didn't offer this woman any money. They just offered her a free meal.
Well, you know what? They said
I mean, come on,
they're not going to give her the money until the investigation's over with. So she hasn't got that money for her hospital. But I think the little girl got a pretty bad damage to one of her eyes.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Well. KFC's got some issues because
KFC,
that's just plain
you
disgusting.
Nasty. I ain't going back to you at all.
What do you guys think they did with that top before they fried it?
Somebody's butt.
Yeah, because you know what? It had to be some young teenager just thinking, what can I do on board? Let me fry up a piece of paper towel.
I mean, chicken is brown anyway.
No, but you know what? It looked pretty good. I mean, I was looking at it.
The towel looked good?
Well, it was perfectly battered and perfectly, it looked like chicken. How do you deep fry a paper towel though?
They probably just put a bunch of crap in there. Well, all the chicken, and then maybe the towel fell in, and they didn't notice. Like he turned and then went boom.
But don't you think? But don't you think that would be disintegrated though? The paper towel would be disintegrated.
Well, obviously
maybe this is another made-up KFC story.
It might be. Maybe they're just trying to get people to pay attention.
You know what? Dottie brings up a good point. That's a good point, Dottie.
I don't see a lot of people at KFC anymore. Who the hell goes to KFC? I mean, Taco Bell, yes. McDonald's, yes.
That's a bad way to get business.
It is. Nasty food. Come on over. Shoot, I don't know. You might get some free food.
That's
Ew, I wouldn't want to go. I don't even want to go there, period, at all. Do you, Dottie?
I haven't ate KFC in a couple of years. I don't even eat fast food like that.
No? Oh, no, Dottie lives a life. He's always out and about.
Going out for steak dinner.
Sushi.
Man, buddy, I got to start hanging out with you, Dottie.
I am jealous.
Me, I'm fast food America. I can't help it. I see a Wendy's and I have to stop. It's a bad habit.
If you have nothing to do on July 13th, 2 Sundays, the Dub Show in Chicago at the McCormick Center. Make sure you are there. I'm giving free tickets away on my show, Dishing with Dottie, on Monday evenings. T-Pain, Jeremiah, French Montana, they're all going to be there. I know Judy from Bad Girls Club Season 7, she's going to be walking around there.
Oh, why don't you mention your show? When's your show?
The whole eavesdropping team's going to be, backstage covering the event.
Cool. So you're going to be there?
Yes, I'm going to be
that sounds like
He's
an
always
awesome
at
time.
all the events. Dude is always hanging out with the stars, doing all that, living the
Dottie's
life.
up and coming, baby. You guys got to get to know Dottie. He's up and coming.
When is your show on, though, during the week?
It's 8 p.m. Mondays on Eavesdropping Radio, eavesdroppingradioshow.com.
And it's Dishing It with Dottie, right?
Dishing It with Dottie.
Well, that sounds good. I'll definitely be tuning in. That sounds like some fun.
Yes, it is.
So make sure you guys tune in to Mr. Dottie's show. Why don't you give one more plug, Dottie? Let them know when it is.
Dishing It with Dottie's on Eavesdropping Radio is Monday nights at 8. You can get the show at www.eavesdroppingradio.com. And thank you guys for letting me sit in. It's been fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun. You can always come on.
Way better than Tyler the Turd.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a Twitter account, too?
Yeah, I was about to ask him that.
Twitter, Dottie on Air.
Dottie on
There
air.
you go. There
Make
you
sure
got
you
it,
hit him
folks.
up. You know, he's nice enough to come in here and help us with our entertainment today since Tyler the Turd didn't show up. So
Thank you so much for having me. It's
Well,
been a
appreciate it,
blast.
man.
I love
Thank you.
doing shows like this. Mine's kind of boring because, like, you know, it's just me, but then I have celebrity interview guests. So it's kind of
yeah.
fun.
Well, you know what? That's
it's fun.
really interesting when you're doing like a serious talk with a celebrity. I mean, good lord, you know,
But he
I
has fun with
might
them.
be able to send a couple celebrities your way, and I really mean that, Dottie.
Awesome.
Let me see what I can do for you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
for
got
sure.
a couple people that I can, you know, not that they're calling my show, but they might call your show.
All right, peace out,
All
guys.
right, thanks, Dottie. Let's give some love.
Later.
Woo! That's Dottie. Guys gotta tune in for Dottie. Definitely, he's up and coming. You're gonna want to keep in touch with him. He's got, you know, he's got
Dishing it with
celebrities.
Dottie.
We ain't got no celebrities here. We do have a celebrities on another show that me and Maria are doing, but unfortunately here we're not getting to.
Oh, the boxing show.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good
on
one.
Thursdays. All right, and the next round, I'm the knockout queen.
So who are you going to knock out once we graduate? I just want to know.
Who am I gonna knock out?
Yeah, because I know you're going to knock out
It
somebody
ain't gonna
from
be me.
December days.
Oh, we're not gonna go
After
there.
graduating. And I think I know who it might be.
Really?
I'm not going to mention
We're
any
gonna
names.
mention any names now. We'll have to
All
see
right.
how the rest of the year pans
Let
out.
me go to a legal ID, then we're gonna go to one more story. My legal ID popped up by itself. I think Matt's doing work somewhere.
Oh.
Sonic served her family a
Oh, well, let's
bag
go to
of
the story first.
marijuana with their meal. A woman in Frederick, Maryland was shocked and concerned when she found a bag of marijuana inside. The family rolled through the drive-thru and McFarland passed her children their chicken strips.
TheEdgeOnAir.com. ICP Lombard.
Dude, did you get all
Well,
three
Dottie
stories
just
done?
took off on us. That was Dottie. Thank God he showed up. Tyler the Turd didn't show up, and Polly didn't show up. And I can understand why Polly didn't show up because he's got some flooding issues. So I don't know if you're listening, Polly. I hope everything's okay. If you need some help, let me know. I'll send Maria over. I'm sure she's a pretty good swimmer. If your basement's hurting,
Just because I'm Mexican?
and
Really?
I wasn't gonna go there.
You're Mexican too, but you
I
can't.
know.
What do you do? Float? That's it.
Okay, what was that story that we just put on? Why don't you read a little bit because I actually didn't hear
What
it.
story
I
was
wasn't
that?
paying attention. The marijuana bag and French fries.
Oh my gosh, the woman goes supersonic? That's crazy. Yes, well, where is that one at? Wait.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
What? Are you serious? You don't have it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'll tell you guys a little
Was
bit
that
about
the only
it.
one that didn't
A
print?
mom, I think it was a mom and her daughter went through the drive-through of a
Yes.
Sonic's restaurant.
Yes.
And I mean, as the clip said, I think she was checking the child's food, and there was a little baggie.
A little baggie.
of you know, the herbo in there. So she got pretty mad. She said, "What if the kid got to it first?" But you know what? Somebody I was actually looking on YouTube for this clip, and there was a guy that bring up a valid point. What is the real concern? That she's taking her kid through a drive-through to get lunch, that nasty fattening food,
Oh,
or was it the
gosh.
marijuana? Because both of them are terrible.
No, you know what? Oh, thanks. Charles always saves the day.
Charles the man. Charles is the man.
Oh
Hey,
my
what's up,
God.
Matt? How's
Hey,
it going out
Matt.
there, buddy?
Dude,
You want to come and get some TV time?
you're tired today.
Bring it in here, man. Bring it in here.
You can sit here and sleep if you want.
We got a mic for you. All right, so go ahead, Maria.
Okay, so I guess finding a complimentary baggie of weed in your order of French fries would be pretty great if you're a character in a Seth Rogen movie, but probably less cool if you're a mom planning on feeding those fries to your kids. Anyway, that's what happened to Carla McFarland, a Maryland woman who took her kids to Sonic for lunch last week and then found marijuana in her container of fries. So she said that she just kind of sat there in her car in shock.
Okay.
And she just kept thinking, what if my kids had eaten that?
Uh-huh.
You know? And then soon McFarland called both Sonic's management as well as the police, and employee claims responsibility for the weed and said it must have fallen out of her apron.
You know what's funny
that
about it?
employee was fired,
You know what's
but
funny?
no charges were filed.
You know what's funny about that is I met the twin. There's a pair of twins that actually own the Sonics, and I met them when I was at the Man Cow show.
Oh, really?
So I wonder how they feel about that. I wish I can get them to call in. Yeah, I actually met the owner
really
of the Sonics restaurants.
Can you imagine? I think they were trying to get some business. That's why they probably just slipped her a little bit there.
Matt, have you heard about that story? We got Matt here, the producer, sitting in because Tyler the Turd didn't show up.
Yeah.
Tyler Turd said he's got the flu.
He's got the flu.
So.
I kind of believe him. I feel bad now.
I don't believe him.
Yeah, I feel
Flu
bad.
of lies.
Yeah, flu of lies. That's a good one.
Oh, my goodness.
He's full of lies, full of crap. You know, like, I mean, if you have the flu, you call in, or you tell me the night before. I've been trying to hit Tyler up all week to let him know if he's, ask him, are you coming or no? An hour before I'm getting ready to leave, Tyler the Turd texts me and says, I got the flu. Then he just disappears. I can't get a hold of him or nothing.
Maybe it was just partying too hard over the weekend.
Yeah, I guess so, but
With
this
his
is
new
Tyler the Turd
girlfriend.
Tuesday. Tyler the Turd Tuesday.
He's got a girlfriend now?
Yeah, that was last week, dude. Didn't you pay attention?
No, not really.
Oh.
No,
Shows
he
up.
ain't got no girlfriend.
Yes, he does.
I don't believe it.
She listened in last week, and she was like, oh, my gosh, she couldn't believe all
He,
the things that I was saying.
he showed me some pictures of some girl, but I ain't gonna believe it until I see it.
It's a myth. It's not real. She's not a real girl. He
Where were
just
those
was-
pictures on MySpace?
Probably. That's how ancient it was that long ago.
Oh, my gosh. Ew, no, because then that would have been like, 15, 14, 13 years old? How old is he?
Probably looking on Friendster.
What is that?
You
ever heard of Friendster?
Yeah, I've heard of
What
those
is-
sites before.
is
Is that
that
like a
another,
dating
like-
site?
Yeah, it's like another.
What is it?
It's like another MySpace.
Oh, so it's like a social network.
Yeah, another social network.
Oh, okay.
What is
I don't know
that,
if it's
new?
still. No, it's old.
Oh, I never heard of
Like
that one.
old as dirt. No, I'm just kidding.
I never heard of that one.
So I mean, it was just like a MySpace.
It was like another
huh?
MySpace.
Okay,
Yeah,
I remember.
it was
I
kind of like
liked MySpace.
What?
I kind of liked MySpace a little bit.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
It
I
was
liked
alright.
it. But I liked AOL too. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
could have stuck with AOL for the rest of my life.
You're a little out there.
AOL was nice. They had chat rooms and everything. It made it convenient.
It's like you're walking into something. It just seems kind of odd.
Did you
I don't
did you
know.
go in those chat rooms that said 18 older, even though you weren't 18 and older?
Yeah, I sure did.
So did I.
Ew.
Yeah, of course you did. I mean,
What?
that's
You're
the place
probably
to
thinking
go.
you're probably thinking it's a hot woman, it's some nasty old guy or
Well,
something.
yeah, that catfishing's. I mean, I know that show Catfish
Yuck.
just came up, but Catfish has been going on forever.
Hey.
Yeah.
We got Emily out there. Don't you come in here, Emily?
Emily.
Woo! Come and give us a little plug on your show, girl. Don't be shy.
What up?
Bring it in here. Bring it in here.
Good morning. Good morning.
We got Emily, my
You're not awake yet?
best friend from graduation.
Okay. The rule is
The most
is
gorgeous.
if anyone else comes in the
She
room,
was
they
the
need to
hottest
bring
girl
me
in the
coffee.
No, you need to bring me coffee.
You need to bring me coffee. If you come in the room. So anyone else coming in, please bring me coffee.
What are you doing here, Emily? I'm here for Matt. Oh, I thought you were gonna do a show or something like that. Why don't you get on the camera and let the people see what you look like? There she is. There she is. There she is.
Oh, she had issues too with the weather.
Sexy Emily. You know what? I almost drove to Tinley Park last night. My cousin
Oh
dissed me.
my
Was it really bad
gosh.
out there? Okay, well, I'm sorry, Bobby, for talking crap then.
My power didn't go out.
No.
You know what?
No.
You know,
Blitz? Nothing.
you know what today's show
Nope,
is called?
I was playing video games.
Emily? Today's Tyler.
Of course you were.
Tyler the
What's
Turd
that
Tuesday.
supposed to mean, Maria?
Tyler. Well, Tyler the Turd told us that
He said
he's
he's
sick. Do you believe it? No. You know what? Today, right when I get home, I am sending Emily a picture of you, Tyler, and you're gonna love it, Emily. You're gonna love it. Let's just say he's got his shirt off.
Oh.
Tyler the Turd Tuesday soon on the Great Experiment
No.
website. You will
Oh,
see
no,
Tyler
no.
with his
Oh,
shirt
no.
off. Graduation, he was sweating real bad, so he exposed the nips.
Oh, poor guy.
I just happened to get him. I know. No, I said that.
Wow.
I've told him that. He's got
That's
a
too
nip
much.
problem.
He needs to wear an undershirt then, like a wife beater shirt.
Yeah.
With a white, maybe he needs a man bra.
Yeah, he
Are
probably
there man
does.
bras out there?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that
sure
needs to be my
there is. He needs to
invention.
get some. You know, there's a man bra
Man
out there,
bra.
and he's probably got big enough ones to wear a regular bra, a little training one. You know.
OMG.
Yeah, Tyler, get yourself a little training one, and take care of that little nip problem you got.
Poor guy.
Isn't there like man bras?
Yeah, there is.
I'm sure there's got to be man bras. There's got to be man bras.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to look that up today.
All right, Maria, why don't you tease that last story? Then we're going to take a quick commercial because Matt's here, so we got to make sure we take commercials now.
Oh,
I was listening on the way here, so you did not take a...
I took one.
You didn't do a legal ID at the half.
You know, dude, the legal ID popped up by itself
I'm really
just now.
good on the board. I know what you're supposed to do, legal ID.
Then why don't you take over the board then?
Yeah, dude, trust me. You do not want her running the board. You should see her. She's a mess over there in Sports Town.
Oh, whatever.
She is a mess.
No, I'm not.
Okay, go tease your upcoming
hurry up,
stuff that's going on.
Okay, the one that's coming up is the $10 million winner that was in Joliet.
Like I said, I will marry her or him. Just give me a call. Robert J.C. Mercado.
Who are you?
I don't care if you're a girl or a guy.
It's
At
probably
that
a
point,
guy.
I go
Shut
either
up.
way.
Call me. It's probably a guy. I don't know. Maybe he likes you. Oh, well, then, geez,
So you got the money glasses. We're going to come back
Money
and
glasses.
to try to get a hold of this person. Me and Maria are both willing to, hook up, male or female at this point. $10 million. That's the point for me where I go either way. So we'll be back to you right after these messages.
Hi, this is Ozzy Osbourne. For many years, I've had a drink problem, and I'm trying to battle that problem every single day. But one thing I don't drive my car when I'm drinking. I get someone to drive me. Do not drink and drive. It's the stupidest thing. If you drink, just don't drive. Not only are you going to hurt yourself, you may hurt some other person, and you wouldn't want that on your conscience, would you?
A public service announcement brought to you by the U.S. Department of Transportation, RAD, the National Association of Broadcasters, and the Ad Council.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, with hands-on training and face-to-face industry networking, has helped launch several great broadcasting careers. Illinois Center for Broadcasting graduate Jarrell Jernigan.
At ICB, the most important lesson that I learned was that you get what you put into it. The days that you're at school, you have class for only 4 hours, and that doesn't do any justice. You actually have to put forward the time, grab an internship. You can't learn anything unless you're actually there at a real station learning what goes on. I'm currently at Cumulus Broadcasting, currently part-timer, helping out with anything between promotions to production to even on air at times. And I couldn't have done that without the help of ICB and without an internship from Cumulus Broadcasting, 97 ZOK.
You just heard it firsthand, so now it's your turn. Call the Illinois Center for Broadcasting at 630-916-1700 to schedule a campus tour. That's 630-916-1700. Or visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com. The Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where broadcasting careers begin.
we're back. EdgeOnAir.com. Matt, why don't you throw a plug out to the station real quick since you're sitting right there?
Make a use of yourself here. Come on.
Give us
You know what?
some
I'm done. Forget it.
No, don't leave us. Don't leave us.
No, I'm not going to leave you
You're
guys.
valuable to us.
So, so if you want to listen to The Edge on your mobile device, you can just head to Google Play Store or iTunes and download TuneIn. Once you're there, search for The Edge on Air. Listen to us wherever you go. And the other thing is, you can find The Edge on Facebook or Twitter. Just search for The Edge on Air, and you'll find us. Facebook.com/The Edge on Air. And then Twitter is @The Edge on Air.
So hit us up. Like I said, Matt, the one thing I don't understand is these bands that want us to play their music, why ain't they calling in? Why, are they not listening to the show? Did they just submit their music and just disappear? Bands, if you submit your music, I mean, if you want us to play more of your music, right now I'm playing a little GNR in my intro because I've been promoting for the whole time that I've been doing my show that bands, if you want your stuff played, give us a call, 1-630-785-2510.
That's because you got to talk to me, man. I
they
talk
got
to
to
the
listen
bands.
to the show. And Emily, come and tell me when your show is, Emily. Come on, tell the listeners when the show is.
Where's your show?
Come on.
Do it on this one.
You want to give us some love? Just jump in there. Oh, Emily is so shy.
Okay, well, anyways, her show is
So
on Tuesdays from 2 to 4, which is today. So she'll be on from 2 to 4.
What's the name of her show?
She just call. I just say it's the Emily Petty Show. So
It's called The Hot Emily Petty Show with Emily Petty, and she rocks it.
All right, let's talk about that lottery winner.
Okay, honestly, I actually got an audio of that. Well,
Do the audio yet?
But,
Dude, you're slacking.
Or you want to talk about the weather for right now?
Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about the weather real quick. Let's give some love about that.
Well, there's not really much love about the weather for a lot of people.
What kind of experience have you guys had?
Well, I watched the news this morning on WGN, and they were saying that people that were stuck on Mannheim actually ended up getting out of their cars and started walking to O'Hare.
Walking. That's
Wow.
crazy.
So it's flooded over there, obviously.
Pretty much. I mean, I guess there was like a couple hours, a lot of delay in traffic. There was delay in flights, obviously, because of the rain last night.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of flooding because a lot of because I know like one area by me, what is it? The Des Plaines River is over by Brookfield Lions area, right off of Ogden and First Avenue. There's like a forest area.
Yeah.
That's been known to get flooding a lot.
Yeah.
Overflow and like blocks off that area, and I'm pretty sure that it might have actually happened today as well. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other areas that are that are pretty much ruined for a lot of people to get to where they need to go, and especially those people that have those flooded basements.
Well, yeah, Paulie.
And you know what, the listeners,
Yeah.
I know we got listeners all around the world because we're internet, but we're talking about the Chicago location in Illinois. These floods that are happening. I'm sure there's a lot of floods going all over the place, but we're talking about Chicago. You know, in Albany and Belmont, there was wires down. So if you're in that area, be careful as well too. So, I mean, you know what happens. I know on Grand and Belmont it floods real bad over there, right in that area. So, I hope everybody's okay, and I, just try to stay out of the water because electrical lines are down in certain areas.
Yeah,
and
be very careful.
Be very, very careful. I say that in a serious way. Normally, I'm always joking, but on that note, we're gonna go to our next story.
Yeah.
Jr.'s son was busted over the weekend for the same drug that almost destroyed his dad's life. Hey guys, Zach Holt here. So Indio Downey, which is Robert Downey Jr.'s 20-year-old son, was busted over the weekend for cocaine possession. Keep in mind, Robert Downey Jr. has had quite a past with cocaine and heroin, and then completely changed his life around. Well, his son, unfortunately, following in about the same footsteps. On Sunday afternoon, he was in a car in L.A. He was in the passenger seat. I guess a cop car pulled up next to theirs, noticed that someone was smoking out of an interesting-looking pipe. They pulled him over, searched him, and allegedly found cocaine on Indio. So they immediately arrested him, took him in. He did bail out for $10,000. Obviously, everyone wants to hear from Robert Downey Jr. right now because he famously struggled with drug addiction, with cocaine and heroin, landed himself in prison, but has obviously bounced back amazingly, has become one of the biggest recovery stories in Hollywood. Robert did give us a statement saying, unfortunately, there's a genetic component to addiction, and Indio has likely inherited. Also, there's a lot of family support and understanding. We're all determined to rally behind him and help him become the man he's capable of being. He goes on to say, we're grateful to the Sheriff's Department for their intervention and believe Indio can be another recovery success story instead of a cautionary tale. Hopefully they can nip this in the bud now and he can become a success story just like his father.
That was from TMZ. Thank you, TMZ. I'm here I don't like music, man. I left it out because I actually enjoy it. But what do you make of that, Maria?
Well, you know what they're saying is our genetics, involved in this whole thing.
Well,
because,
you know what?
Robert Downey,
He's one of the. I mean, he's one of the great comebacks.
Major drug problem. He almost died. He almost lost his life. He was spiraling out of control. And, thank God he made it, and he changed his life around. I mean, as you see now, he's been in so many movies, Iron Man and all of that. So he's done a comeback. He changed his life. He's a good family man now.
Really, really good friends with Mel Gibson at this point. After he supported Mel Gibson through the Passion of the Christ and some of the drama that he went through. I mean, I've always enjoyed him. I mean, there's a lot of movies that I enjoyed with him in there, and I congratulate him on him becoming sober.
Yes.
So, I mean, how was he related to this? You said it was his grandson?
His son, Robert Downey Jr.'s son.
Oh, it's his son. So
yes.
I heard that, I guess what the situation was is a cop rolled up next to him, and they kind of saw him smoking on a pipe.
They saw him, smoking a pipe. I mean, why are you driving around smoking a pipe?
And then, then they found cocaine on him, huh?
Yes.
Well, you know what? A lot of these kids with silver spoons in their mouth, I mean, I don't get it. To me, I just don't get it.
Well, that's the thing. Everything comes so easy to them, and they have money. So everything's assessed, right there at arm's reach. Hey, money, there you go. Sure, you can get it. I can get this for you. No problem.
But doesn't he have any respect for his father, knowing how much his father's been through with situations within his nature? I mean, you think he'd have a little respect for his father? I mean, I think these kids that...
He's 20 years old. He's a normal kid.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't look at him like, okay, yes, that's his father. He should know better. But he's like any other 20-year-old, any other young man, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. But they're saying that, like I was saying before, unfortunately, there's a genetic component to addiction, and Indio has likely inherited it.
Okay, but isn't education or wisdom have the battle? If you have the wisdom and you know that you have an addictive personality, don't you think that Mr. Robert would be trying to nip that in the bud? I mean, I'm sure he knows what his kid's up to.
I'm sure, but you can't be with him 24/7. You can't you can't keep him from everything. Some people just have to go through that and get over it.
You wouldn't think your kid would be rolling around with a crack pipe,
No, I know, that's scary. It makes me
That's
cringe.
Robert Downey Jr.'s kid, and he's rolling around with a pipe. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
But you can't watch him all the time. You don't know. So, all right, they're taking a picture. Pose.
Oh my God, Maria will stop anything for a selfie.
It's not a selfie.
She's the most narcissistic woman I've ever met in my life.
She offered to take a picture. That wasn't a selfie. Get it right, Robert.
I just want to recap that we're here on Tyler the Turd Tuesday. I mean, this whole show's brought to you by Tyler the Turd Tuesday. Because Tyler the Turd called me up a half an hour before the show and claims he's got the bird flu.
Jeez. Wah, wah, wah.
Unbelievable, Tyler.
But wait a minute. You skipped on our whole lottery winner.
Well, bring it up because I don't have an audio on that one.
Okay, well, since you don't have an audio, $10 million winning lottery ticket sold in Joliet.
And like I said at that point, I will go either way, and I'm willing to marry. $10 million is my point where I go either way. So give me a call at 1-630-785-2510 or hit me up at Twitter, Robert JC MERCADO Mercado, Robert JC Mercado.
Or my Twitter, Garcia Ma 76 GARMA. Hey, you stop it!
You hit me up. You don't want to hit her up. she'll go through that money so fast.
Oh,
I'll spend it slow with you. We'll spend it slow.
Oh, slowly.
Yeah, exactly.
Slowly.
That's all she cares about. She'll just take your money and run. Yeah, I'm spending it slow with you, guy or girl.
Anyway, let me get back to the story.
Okay.
Focus.
Focus.
A Southwest suburban Joliet store sold a $10.25 million winning lottery ticket for Saturday night's drawing. The winner, who has not yet come forward, brought the winning quick pick ticket at United Liquor Mart, 1532 Route 59 in Joliet.
He's picking up a 40 and he just happened. Oh, you got a call.
It matched all 5 numbers.
You keep talking while I answer the call.
So in Saturday's drawing, according to the Illinois Lottery, the store will receive a $102,500 bonus, 1% of the prize amount for selling the winning ticket. So the store itself makes money, $102,000. That's pretty good. Who's calling?
I'm going to put you on there. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness. Who is this? I think you need to start having...
Hello, caller. You're with us. What's your name? State your name. Where are you from? You're cutting in and out, buddy. You got a bad connection.
Where are they coming in
Michelle from Plainfield.
Oh, Plainfield. Okay, well.
Oh,
Thank you for
Plainfield.
calling in. Let's give them some love, Plainfield, baby. Woo! Did you guys get some rain over there?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah, we got a little something over there.
Everything okay though?
Yeah, I'm good now that I won that $10 million.
Oh, you won that. You won that 10 million. Well, you won that 10 million. I don't know what you're doing on the phone with me right now.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can get you and Tamale and me for a threesome.
Hey, you got $10 million, buddy. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
After you guys go off the air, I'm gonna give you guys a personal call so we can set up something.
Robert J.C. Mercado, or hit up the Great Experiment. That's at Facebook. You got 10 million. Me and I don't know about Maria, but I'm in.
Tamale? What?
I don't care what you look like. But thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it. Keep listening, and
Thank
I mean, I really appreciate it. If you got that 10 million, hit me up because I'm down. I'm in.
You're down and you're in. Ew, you're in.
For 10 million, I'm in.
You're in that.
So, I mean, do you think how long? I mean, this person's from Joliet. He's probably picking up some Mad Dog or a 40 ounce
But
of
he
Cobra.
hasn't come forward yet.
Well,
So
he's
the winner
probably
hasn't
still
come
in
forward
shock.
yet.
I mean, come on, the guy. He probably doesn't even know he won yet. He's probably trying to figure out how to hide it from his
Dude,
wife.
man, you know, but these people that play lottery, they're always checking. As soon as the numbers come out, they're like, bam, bam, checking all the time. I mean, maybe this is a guy who doesn't normally play, a guy or a girl, you know, so I don't know. But
I mean, would you say it right away if you won lottery? Would you bring it
I
up
would,
right
no, I would, not that I would say it, but I would go ahead and claim my prize, my money.
Right
but
away?
they
You'd be
haven't
down
come
there. You'd be
forward.
down there right away, huh?
To claim my money? Oh, heck yeah. You got that right.
I don't know. I think I'd wait a few days, marinate in my old life, and get ready for the new one.
No, I would be like shocked and thinking, oh my God, am I going to get my money? Am I really the winner? Am I really the winner? Am I going to get this? Did I win? I don't know. Hey, Brian.
Brian,
Come on in.
why don't you come in, Brian? Say hi.
here.
This is Tyler the Turd Tuesday. You want to join us?
Here. Everyone's tired.
Oh, boo! Don't be a downer. Don't be a downer. Come on.
You tired? Hey, give me a coffee.
We don't.
Yeah, me and you.
No,
give me a
don't get her no
coffee.
coffee. She doesn't deserve no coffee.
Please.
Don't get her no coffee, dude.
Please.
Don't let her do that to you.
Bryce, my buddy.
Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Okay.
There goes your coffee.
Darn it.
But okay, back to the 10 million. Because
So the
we
story.
only got a couple minutes left.
Oh, that's right. My God, run it. We didn't even get to talk about the woman with her wedding ring who found it 5 years later.
All right, well, let's talk about that then. All right, we already talked about the 10 million.
About that?
I don't have no audio about that.
Or the little girl that busts out her parents about the weed.
I couldn't find that either.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to talk about the 9-year-old because that's crazy. She freaking goes to this little girl, 9-year-old girl, busts out her parents. She goes to a police station in Minnesota where they live, Barnesville, over the weekend and calmly told officers that her folks were growing weed and selling it according to local law enforcement.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? The girl reportedly said she wanted a change because the smell of the pot smoke made her feel sick. She was worried about the family's dog and his health too. And so she said that she'd had enough of her parents selling weed out of her house. She had enough of the smell, and she was afraid her dog was going to die.
Wow. That's
Can you
well,
imagine?
how'd she get a hold of the police, though?
She just walked into the police station. I don't know how far she lived
she was
from
9
the
years
police
old,
station.
huh?
Yeah, 9 years old.
So do you know if she's going to get taken away from her parents
She
now?
did. She's right now currently staying with her
my
grandparents.
God. Well, hey, living with the grandparents ain't that bad, but you know what?
No.
I mean, that's a smart little girl right there.
Yes. I mean, the officer said she was a very brave,
Hold on
very
a sec.
smart, very articulate little girl.
You were sitting there, Emily. Why don't you grab a seat right there and get in front
Here,
of the
sit
mic?
down, girl.
I mean, look at Emily's just standing there. I mean, you're on camera right now anyways, just texting. Why don't you get in there and tell us what you think about that?
Well, what do you think
What
about
do
the
you think
little
about
girl?
that, Emily?
Turn in. I mean, if you
I would
say
probably do the same thing.
you would do, would you do the same thing? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I would. Just especially
At
because
9 years old, though. I mean, I get it, maybe a teenager or an adult, but at 9 years old,
I don't
would you
even
be
think I
that-
would know what's going on. If
Yeah,
I
how
was
does
9.
that's a good point, Emily. How does she even know? What these parents are not intelligent enough to keep it out of the little kid's face.
Yeah, that's like kind of ridiculous.
Well, the officer said that she was a very brave, very smart, very articulate little girl. They said that it was like
Obviously.
interviewing an adult.
Wow.
So she's obviously very
Well, then
intelligent.
that takes me back to the point. Was the parents that was smoking that pot really doing that bad of a job? I mean, I mean, the parents must have been doing a pretty good job of raising her.
Idiots, if I tell you. I mean,
But the little girl's so mature and so.
she's so mature. She
I mean,
freaking batted him out. She ratted him out.
But that means doesn't that mean that her parents was doing a great job?
In a way, yes, but then sometimes she may see what her parents do and she may want to better herself.
But
Okay,
raise
I got
herself.
you.
But the
I got
thing
you.
is, they didn't even allow her to be a little girl. So because she's already knowing, she knows how much you know a nickel bag is or whatever and all that. That's pretty sad.
Oh, they were just on.
I don't even know that I'm 20, so.
Yeah, there's not much. It's like
I just heard it on the grapevine. That's why I said it.
Just
But
little
whatever.
tiny.
He knows.
Well, I see them laying around the seat. They're all over the floor and stuff. You know, it's disgusting. But these kids are throwing them on the floor. It was only like this big, you know, a little tiny one. I don't even think they sell those anymore.
No.
But yeah, I mean, the little girls. I mean, that's so. I mean, I can't even wrap my mind around it. The little girl walking into a police station and just saying,
that's why I said they must have
my
lived
mommy
nearby.
and daddy are selling. How much? Do you know? Did they say how much marijuana they had in the house or?
No, right now they said charges are not yet filed per Monday morning. They're just pending a lab analysis.
Well, we're gonna have to get back to that, so we're gonna have to figure it out because I'd like to hear more about that.
Yeah, I know.
No, and I love this. What this little girl looks like. She's probably adorable.
I want to interview this little girl. I feel so bad for her because she's not enjoying her childhood. She's not being a typical little girl, which you should be allowed to be. You know, a child.
Well, I don't know.
Especially at 9.
She seems like she's very intelligent, though. I mean, at the same time, I wonder if the parents were doing that good of a job, you know?
Well,
because
somewhat.
People,
if she's intelligent.
I mean, as bad as it may sound for me to say, people might want to start getting used to that being around because it's legal in how many states now? It's only coming faster, so.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say? What can I say?
I don't
mean,
know. How long is it going to take before it gets legal here? What do you think,
I
Emily?
don't think much longer. It's sitting.
How long will it be?
It's it's already sitting on the mayor's
my
desk,
opinion's
right?
bad because I'm very against.
Yeah, well, she's Emily's a straight edge. Emily's a straight edge.
That's good. It's a good thing.
All right, well, we're gonna wrap this up. Do we have any final words, Maria?
Shay, whatever, man. I don't know.
This is Tyler the Turd Tuesday.
Oh, that's
and we
right.
got Maria and Emily with me. Tamale and the beautiful Emily Petty was in my graduating class. Thank God she came in because Tyler the Turd didn't come in.
Yeah, no. Thank you to
You know
dishing it with Dottie. Dottie came in here.
Dottie
Thank
came
you,
in.
Dottie,
Dottie's
Matt,
awesome.
and Emily.
No, Dottie,
Yes.
I want him to jump in the show because he was
Dottie's
actually great.
hilarious.
Yeah, he's
Oh
pretty
my
funny.
gosh.
Way better than that Turd Tyler. But thank you for joining us on Tyler the Turd Tuesday. I'm Robert J.C. Mercado. Don't forget to hit us up.
TT.
Make sure you'll put a little like on our Facebook page because I don't know, Maria gets something out of it. So give us some likes.
Whatever.
Show us some love, and call us in next week. This was Tyler the Turd Tuesday. Anything else,
right.
ladies? Ladies, you got anything else to say?
Nah.
Give Tyler the Turd a shout out real quick. There you go. That was from Tamale. A little fart noise for Tyler the Turd. Well, thank you for joining in. I'm Robert J.C. Mercado. Till next week, I love you.
Peace out.